Greetings. We will present our way COVID-19 pandemic and how to Hi Bayu, how are you doing?
I'm fine. How about you?
I'm doing great, thanks. So Bayu, what's your opinion about this whole situation? Does this pandemic affect your life a lot?
Yes, it does. I couldn't get to photography even anymore because of the disease. How about you? Did your life get affected too?
It surely did. Since the university is closed, all the students were asked to study from their homes, and I think it's an ineffective method since it will be really hard to get a group work done.
Why is it hard to get a group work done? We can communicate easily through social media, right?
Right, yes, but it's also far easier to miscommunicate while talking through text.
I see. Do you get bored while staying at home? Because I do, to kill time. I usually just play video games or practice my guitar.
Yes, of course, I get at home since I couldn't go out to see my friends. I often just watch videos on the internet or listen to some music on my phone or play some video games.
So, what do you think about the social limitation on some cities? Do you think it's effective?
Not really, I think, but it's not that the government have a choice anyway.
Why? Applying a total lockdown could prevent the virus infection much better.
I don't think our government is capable of doing a lot. I mean, during a lockdown, citizens must have all their needs fulfilled by the government, and I don't think our government is capable of doing it.
I see. So, what do you think we should do to prevent the disease?
I think the government's advice of keeping our distance and wearing masks is enough to prevent this massive infection.
Keeping ourselves healthy physically is important too. Exercising every morning in sunlight is a good way to improve our health.
I agree. Eating healthy food could also help with physical immunity against the virus.
Also, we should keep ourselves and our neighbor clean. Besides washing hands, spraying disinfectant on our neighbor is important. My house got sprayed at least once a week.
Wow, you are lucky. Mm, I mean, my house only got sprayed a couple times weeks ago. I think the RT runs out of budget for it.
That's unfortunate. How long do you think this pandemic could last?
I don't know. I think this pandemic can only be resolved through vaccine.
Wasn't there a medicine already available? The one to cure malaria?
Uh, it was not proven. It is true on some cases, but not with all of them. I read an article that says most experts expects a vaccine to be ready on middle of 2021.
So this pandemic could last that long?
It could be faster than they expected. We can only hope for the best. So I'm afraid our country will be on a shortage of doctors and medical staff by then.
Yes, I also have heard of medical staff that got infected by COVID-19. If we do have a storage, if we do have a shortage, I hope other country could give us a hand.
I hope so. That's why we need to quarantine and take care of ourselves. so that we may not become a burden for those medical workers.
The workers are suffering too. I've heard about 2 million workers are getting fired from their jobs. That's crazy.
Yeah, true. The pandemic has struck our economy hard, but if the workers are still working, there are big chances of a massive inflation, and it could be even worse.
Does some business are still open?
Yes, the medical, the finance, and the food businesses are still allowed to operate, and general stores are allowed to, but the factories and the offices were asked to shut their activities.
The factories that produce essential needs like food and other family needs shouldn't be shut down. People need those products to live.
Yes, I agree, but for now, I think the local foods are still fine.
What do you think about the situation on the roads? People were saying that there are less people on the road, but when I go out, I still saw many people driving down the street.
Yeah, I don't think many people cared about the advice to stay at their home. I hope the police could patrol more frequently to avoid crowds of people. And what do you think about the couriers and the object that are still working?
It's good to see them still working. Their services are much needed in times like this.
Yeah, personally, uses their services quite a lot. I order stuffs and snacks via internet, so I needed I needed their services to deliver it for me.
I hope this pandemic could be really over soon, so we could get our normal lives back.
Yes, I hope so too. I'm getting tired of living like this.
Yeah, the sooner this could be over, the better.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having a discussion with me. Goodbye.
Goodbye too.